I know, long time no see. The bus is back in action. We're getting ready to work on it today. Today is the 2nd of March already. It's charged up. I got another one of them batteries, the big boys. So I'm going to try to make a battery bank somewhat right here today. Figure that out. Something I can walk across. And then I'm going to try to get the other panels up. But we're going to see. So let me see if I can put you guys down where I might turn you guys around. There you go. Anyway, what I'm trying to do today, I'm going to try to build this up to here. Tie that in. Then I want to put the breaker box in. Then I gotta, after I put the breaker box in, I gotta put that inverter in. So that's what we're doing. Okay, I spun you around. You're seeing the bottom. So a 55-gallon barrel, roughly. I just measured that one up there. Something I brought over. It's 2 feet. 2 feet is right here. And 2 feet is right there. So we got plenty of room. The battery bank's just going to be right here. But I want to board it on the back. I'm going to say roughly around 42 inches. We're going to cut a board and put on the back side. Let me go ahead and get with that and stop you for now. Okay, I got this done out. It's 10 inches from here to here on each one of them. And then whatever the back is. And it also fit perfect. I put some scrap 2x4s, just scraps right here. Roughly 7 inches in the middle, 7 inches across. And you can still get in there. You got plenty of room to get your batteries in and out. But they won't move. They won't be moving around because it's actually gonna. I'm gonna take another layer. I'll make something even higher, and then that'll be it. So I'm gonna see if I can get because I'm not charging anything right now. And you gotta make sure when you're not charging that they're not touching. That's over there, and then power is over there. So, but when you do this 24-volt system, as I'm doing it, you gotta take positive and negative, positive, negative. You don't want. If you put these two, flip this over here, you can put two negatives together. You don't want to do that. What you want to do is run from this side, your positive, it's going to come out negative, and then that negative is going to go to a positive, and that's a negative. Now, this is going to be your negative at the end, and this is going to be your positive, but it's going to equal 24 volts. So the jumpers here that I got to make are pretty, looks like they're going to be pretty easy. They'll be small. But then I got to make something from here over all the way. I need something that actually comes from the charger to charge 24 volts. But then I need something off there to go over. So that's going to be a little tricky. I have to think how I'm going to do that. Might have to change my charging station over to here closer for now, and I can still use these to charge this battery bank. Because I need to charge a 24 volts, so, but I need to put a jumper in between here, a little jumper. And I probably have something that I could probably use, but I'm going to make it. So that's what we're going to be doing here shortly, taking that wire and making a jumper. That's electronics. I got to figure out where I put the wire. I might put it in the wire box. That is our solar panel. There it is. I'm going to be taking, I got a couple different options. This right here is going to go to the fuse panel. That's going to go to the fuse. This ain't go, I don't have really option on this, because this is 2-aught. So what I need to do right now, I'm going to take a jumper. I'm going to make a jumper, a 2-aught jumper that's going to go from there to there. And I want it a hair bit longer. So that's what we're going to try to do. All the lugs are in here, I think. That's where I think me and Jen put them. Yeah, we got the new lugs. These are 5/16. And if these fit, I'll have to get more of these. Yep, 5/16 is gonna work out great, guys. And now, even on your jumper, you want to put black and red. It really does. Some people probably gonna say it's not gonna matter, but you'll know what side it was on if you have it bent a certain way or whatever. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna take a piece of this. I'm gonna try to make a jumper that goes across like that. Maybe. Still might. If I turn that around, the jumper would be longer. That will be alright. I'm going to do it this way. Then the negative wire will run. What I can do is take the negative wires and run through here. Because the hot wires will be over here. That'll work. And I'm going to save money up to buy more of this, unless you guys start watching my videos a little more. Then maybe I can get some stuff, but as of right now, I'm probably have to wait a while and save the money. Now this is just, this wire right here is just for the batteries right now. I can change it later on, but I wanted something. It's stranded wire. I don't know if you can see it, but it is stranded wire. It's just really, really heavy, thick stranded wire. I mean, but I'll show you what I mean. I'm trying to bend it and I can't even bend it. So you know it's pretty thick wire. Let me get my little torch. I'm going to take my torch and see if we can heat that up and cut that off. Might have to actually go get a knife. Because I don't have anything that strips 2-aught wire. But what I'm saying by 2-aught, you put 2 with a slash, 0. You go like speaker wire 16 usually, 16 gauge. This is a 2-aught gauge. It's a lot heavier. I don't even know if this trick's going to work, but these are cheap scissors. I mean, I can ruin a good pair of scissors. They're Dollar Tree scissors. That's how tight this stuff is. I should have went 1-aught, but 2-aught was only a couple cents more. We're gonna have to take a saw blade or something to it, maybe. I like the poop out of tool. Let's catch it on fire and see what that does. You're learning as I'm learning. I think I got it. I don't know, but I think I do. Now I gotta find my pliers. Or I can use the vice grips, but oh, right there's pliers I want. Right in front of you guys. Thing is broke, the way it looks. Just gotta be able to get it off now. There that is. Now let's see. Now this is a 2-aught cable and a 2-aught thing. This should fit in there. Supposed to. It does. It's really, really tight, that's what you want. I cut a little too much, but that'll be alright. What I can do is tap that on there. It'll be fine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to cut this with probably my grinder, because as you can see, that is stranded wire, guys. Some of you guys probably ain't using this heavy of a stuff, but the smaller stuff can get hotter. This has got a less chance of getting hot. So, all right, let me work on that, and I'll come back to you in a little bit. Okay, we got is it recording? Yeah. I got one done, close to it. I'll move you over here. I'll try to find somewhere I can put you so you can see what I'm doing. I know some people might be interested in watching them. Maybe some don't, but here we go. We got a box we can put you on. I know. I'm moving you all around right now. There we go. Now I got that exactly where I need it. And you see it's a little on each side sticking out, but that'll be alright because it's going to be, we're putting shrink wrap on it. But you can see how thick and heavy that cable is. Now, what I'm going to use is this little tool right here I got. I'll turn it up. It's a hydraulic crimping tool. I got it off of Amazon. It was like 40 bucks. If I would have got the manual one, which you guys are probably using, that was 25 bucks, so $15 more. I got something that does it for me, and it's going to crimp it a lot. It can crimp it a lot stronger than I possibly can. All you got to do is go in and find your 2-aught, which I found. You slide them in your contraption here. Looks like it might have a set screw to hold that one. Then you take, I put them in wrong. They go this way. Do it the other way, you'll never get it clamped. I don't know if it matters about the way that is, but I went ahead and did it. And then all you do is turn the little knob, I guess, and pump it. I guess it's got to turn it the other way. There it goes. Now I'm going to put it all the way up on the end here. There we go. It's supposed to be able to just pump it. That releases it. It crimped it. This is not going to crimp it like some of them other ones because of the wire I'm using. The only thing I'm doing is turning it one turn and just going crimping it. I want to make sure I got a good crimp. Thing that I see on this crimper, I guess it's alright, maybe it's supposed to be like that, is it's crimping it. I ain't pulling it off, but it's probably just the wire. It doesn't really smush it like I would think it was supposed to, but alright, that's still on there. Now I'll go ahead and make that the red side. Now I'm going to take it. I don't want it touching down there. So right about there. Then I'll put the black over it. Should work. If not, I can always cut a little bit off. Take our torch. And this stuff came with it. Came with the kit that I bought, the copper. So I'll be buying more of hers. Because they give you a shrink wrap with it. A lot of the kits, you had to buy the shrink wrap separate. Looks pretty good to me. I'll go ahead and crimp this other side really good. I'm going to just make sure this is cold. I don't want to grab the top. Like I said, the only thing I see, and I can fix that later, is when I'm squeezing this, it's got a little bit in there, but it gets all the way down and it don't go no further. If I sit there and adjusted that, I could probably, if I just took, not a grinder, but a file and filed like 10 thousandths or whatever off there, it'd probably crimp a little better. Cause see, it's all the way down. It won't let me crimp it anymore. Cause they're pushed together, so that's the only thing I don't like. Now I'm going to move it out just a hair. That's what I said. If I sit there and... Whoa, took it too much. And adjusted that a little bit, I bet you I could get an even better crimp out of it. Now, for you guys, I wouldn't recommend doing that because you're tearing your tool up. You could, but... Alright. There it is. I'm not pulling that apart. I'm gonna take this crimper. I should have did it over here. I bet you I can put that crimper right on that spot and crimp that too. That'll make it even stronger. What I'm doing is actually taking the part where it's rounded a little bit. I don't know if you've seen it in there. Oh yeah, that smashed that. I'd do it from now on. Yeah, smash the end. I like it better. There we go. Now we need a piece of black, which I thought I had. I did have it. Here it is. So I can take that black and slip right over the red probably. Then I'm going to make sure it's like right in there. Then from that, where I did that right there, that probably won't show up as much now. You can do this with a heat gun, hair dryer. Hair dryer might take you a little longer, but it will work. This is something, I guess, for cigars. I don't know. I got it at a tobacco shop, but you see what I use it for. Just make sure you keep on moving. Look at that. It's done. Still a little warm, but it fits on there pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and put that like that. And now I got to run. I'm going to have to get some longer battery terminals probably. Or that's why I said move this. Change these around. Or change this around. Because the one's long enough. Red one would definitely, but the other one ain't. So, alright. So we did get that made. We're getting there slowly, guys. Hope you're staying along and watching these videos. And if I'm doing something wrong, let me know in the comments. Alright, thanks to Dave. Dave came down and went up and he came down to give me a hand. Let me spin you guys around, put you on this little pistol grip thing here or whatever. If I can get you on there. Anyway, sorry about that. We went ahead and I used the new tool. This right here. I recommend using, if you're doing a 2-aught wire, use the 1-aught. Crimps better. The tool in there. The 2-aught, well, it might crimp better for you guys, but remember what wire, I'm trying to show you what wire I'm using. But that 1-aught crimped really good. And look at what we did. Now, I got this battery bank built. I gotta put them gloves in there. And gloves came with that tool. I'll set them right there. But the 1-aught works really well. And we got it all done. And look. When I turned this on, he was frowning. But now he's still frowning. But look, it was way down there. Now it's up. So, this is not hooked up anymore. That's did away with. And I'm running the that's an Everest. That's the Everest 40 or whatever. But it is running really good. The batteries, you can see it's blinking. I didn't think it blinked before, but I don't know. But it might because it's on 24 volt instead of 12 now. I still got my heat sink. Grab my heat sink here. Now this you'll have to take your heat sink and hook it to one of the batteries. Now, this is the old battery. This is the new battery. You can tell because of dust. And a negative, positive, like I told you. The only thing I did on this one, I spun it around. The negative was over here. Then I ran this leg, this long leg, in between these. And put the fuse. Now, if I click that, that would come on. But actually, no, it wouldn't, because I unhooked it here, too. So, by tomorrow, it should be charged. It's a 25.7 amps. The this thing automatically finds it or does it. We can go into trying to figure out how to do this. I don't want a factory reset. Rate 24 volts, charging 40. Disconnect current 20 amps. And then we can go back. That's the one where I got to figure out. I'm going to leave it on 100 amp right now. I know it's two 100 amps, but 100 amp hour. I'm going to leave it like that for now because I ain't sure that's got to be a 200. But it's a 24 volt 100, I think. You guys would know more on that. And we are 20. It's charging at 25.7. And we got 0 on 24 out or 12 out. And that would be these lugs over here. But you can see it. Look at it. It's almost... I just don't know what the warning... It's flashing warning. I don't think it flashed warning before. What I can do is I'll unhook the negative side. And then we'll plug it back in. I can unhook it just by doing this. Alright, let me pause you a second. Alright, I went ahead and unplugged and plugged it back in. And now it's no warning. The ground or whatever wasn't making a right contact. And these are 8 millimeters, if you need to know that. The actual bolt head's an 8 millimeter. It's smiley face now. Charging at 12.5 at 0.4 of an amp. We're good. A minute ago it was warning. Let's see if it's flashing now. Nope. We're good now. Look. Both are green. It just needed reset. That's all it was. So, well, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. At least you watch one. Please subscribe. Watch a couple videos. The more videos you guys watch, the more batteries I can get, the faster we can get it done. But I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just asking. Please watch. Bye till later.